Hello everybody, welcome back. This is LPGrodus here, bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, and this is against my friend Billy the Kid, also known as SegaVelliks, or he's really only known as SegaVelliks here on the YouTubes and the Twitters of the worlds. But as you can see, I have changed my team a little bit for this fight. I've actually, well, I still have Buggy and Godzilla with me because, well, Buggy is my only setup as of now, and Godzilla is overpowered to say the very least. But as you can see, Billy has the team of, or Vellic rather. He has an Arbok, which is a huge threat. He has a Gliscor. I really hate Gliscors, by the way. I had an earlier battle with one that completely wrecked my team. He has an Arcanine. He has a Barnacle. I really hate that one as well. He has an Alakazam and he has a Politoed. So we shall dig right in on the battle, and here we go. So he's gonna set up with, or he's gonna start out with his Politoed, as I go in with my Buggy, because I always go in with Buggy as it's my only setup. And of course, Politoed's gonna drizzle, increasing the accuracy of Thunder and increase the power of Water moves, which, you know, he's not gonna be early with, or not early with using. But luckily I have the Citrus Berry to regain some of my health, and considering that I know his Arcanine is really quick, I started out with setting up my sticky webs. So I figured, since I still haven't set up my stones, it's better to switch out Buggy for now and into my Lantern, which has the name Storm, as Politoed goes for Hyper Voice. So with Lantern I decide to go with Volt Switch, I believe, as Vellic goes with an Ice Beam, hoping... No, wait, I went with Scald, right. Hoping to get that burn in. But unfortunately for me, I did not go in, or did not get the burn. And well, Politoed's Ice Beam did a little bit more damage to me than the Ice Beam did. So Vellic goes in for a Surf. I go with this Volt Switch on this one to switch up my well, party members. I was hoping that the Volt Switch would do a little bit more damage, but unfortunately for me it did not. So I go in for Punchy, my Breloom, which I'm gonna start out with setting up some Spores on the Politoed. Of course, in retrospect, a Seed Bomb would have been more effective at this point, but having at least the Politoed sleeping is a huge benefit for me. So he decides to withdraw his Politoed, sending in Arbok instead, as I go for a Seed Bomb, I believe. And considering that his Arbok also got Intimidate, my physical attack will drop a bit, or with one stage. So the Seed Bomb will barely do any damage. And the Life Orb damage, since I have the Life Orb on Punchy, I will take some Life Orb damage. So at this point I don't have any other choice but to switch out to Buggy again. Of course I could have switched into my Starmie at this point, but I figured it would be better to set up with Buggy at this point. So Arbok goes for Gunk Shot, misses it. Then he goes for the Earthquake, which leaves my Buggy with 4 HP. Which also grants me the chance of setting up with my Stealth Rocks. So now I have the Stealth Rocks out on the field. I have no more use for Buggy at this point, so I'm just waiting here to sack him, taking that Earthquake. This also gives me a free switch into Starmie, which I'm going to do. So I go out with Death Star, you know, since it's a star and it's delivered death. Especially to Arboks and Poison types with that stab and super effectiveness of Psychic. So he sends in Politoed again, while both of his speed and health is dropped at this point. So instead of switching, I decided to stay in and use Psychic, considering that I figured it would do enough damage to take out Politoed. Unfortunately, I was wrong about it, but Politoed keeps on sleeping, which means I can go for another Psychic and take out the Politoed. So that's another Pokemon of Velliks out of the picture. So he sends out Arcanine, which is caught in a sticky web and takes some Stealth Rock damage. The reason why I wanted Stealth Rock up before was that this Barnacle, it has Sturdy, so I want to remove the chance of it getting Sturdy. But I switch into Storm, considering that Storm is the only one that has a water type move out of my party members. Unfortunately for me, Storm faints, but that gives me a chance to send in Godzilla instead, which I can use Earth Power, although I should have gone for Ice Beam here, considering that he's switching into Gliscor. And considering that Gliscor is a flying type, he will avoid my Earth Power. Also, you never ever don't see a Poison Heal Gliscor, at least the battles I have. Now, his Gliscor goes for Taunt. I actually asked him why he went for Taunt after when the battle was over. And he told me that he had mixed it up, or forgotten what he did, rather. But at that point, it's, well, he's lost really, because he sends in the Alakazam, you know, for that super effectiveness, psychic types and whatnot. I go for the Ice Beam again, considering that I was hoping for Gliscor to die, and I get the Freeze Hacks. It's quite funny though, because I get incredibly lucky with my Freeze Hacks in my Wi-Fi battles. So I decided to go for Earth Power, because it's a pretty good stab. And now the Taunt wore off, but it's pointless, considering that all I got is physical move, attacking moves with Godzilla. So I decided to go for another Ice Beam in case of a switch. He stays in with the Alakazam and lets it die off. So at this point I figured, hey, Earth Power is super effective against Arcanine. Of course it's gonna lower my attack first, but that doesn't really matter considering it's stab and super effective against Arcanine. So I go for the Earth Power and it takes out the Arcanine, leaving only his Gliscor and Barnacle alive, which I called Barnacle before. So he sends in the Barnacle. Of course, Earth Power is still super effective. So I decided to go for another Earth Power. And that will not be enough to take him out, but he went for a Cross Chop. He misses, which is lucky for me, considering that Cross Chop could have sacked my Godzilla here. So he withdraws it again, knowing that I'm faster. And he goes for the Gliscor. I should have predicted a switch here, but at the same time I didn't really want to risk in case he would have stayed in with the Barnacle. So he goes for the Acrobatics. But considering that he has an item on, he will do less damage than he would have done if he didn't have the Toxic Orb on. So I use an Ice Beam to take it out. And his only Pokemon left is Barnacle, which he sends in. And of course the Barnacle is going to be caught in a sticky web and take some Stealth Rock damage again, as Godzilla is going to finishing off the Barnacle with an Earth Power. And that is game. Woohoo! I defeated Billy. So, to summarize the battle, he would have had a chance to win if I wouldn't get the freeze hacks. Especially considering that 3 of my Pokemons were weak against psychic attacks. And those 3 would of course be Breloom, Crobat, which I didn't use at all in this battle, and Nidoking. But with that said, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Thank you very much for watching this Pokemon battle against my friend SegaVelliks. Thank you very much for the support you gave me on the first video. I do appreciate it a lot, and I hope you enjoy my Pokemon battles in the overalls. And again, I'm very sorry about not uploading a Pokemon battle last week, but I didn't really get a chance to record, which is the reason why. But with that said, if you enjoyed this Pokemon battle, make sure to subscribe if you aren't already. Share this video with your friends. Share your thoughts down in the comment section below. Give it a good old like if you enjoyed the battle itself. Thank you very much for watching. Stay froggy everyone, and I hope to see you next time for another Pokemon battle. See you then.